Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Airships Conquer the Skies Cultist Edition. By the way, today's beverage is a very nice traditional cup of tea. Hopefully that will see us through to end this war which we are currently in. In the previous episode, well, war actually, lots of war, and we went over from our original island here, moved the way down, and then basically right across. The only person we have to conquer is the old Connacht on the far right, as well as the Korak outpost, which we can see. Actually, no, we can't see because I don't have a spy there. Sorry, I do have a spy there. View City, and yeah, its defences are not overly strong. They also have a lot of defence there, and indeed a ship. So we do need to defeat them, and we're going to be hopefully doing so with the application of the CU mini tanks, which have been fairly successful. And we've also got the Undertaker, which is our boarding vessel, which seems to work quite well. Anyway, I'm just going to unpause the game and we'll see how we get on. We also have another way to victory, and that is because we are cultists, we can control ritual sites, and we already control, we need 6 in total, and we control 2 of them. There's a couple others that we can get. We've got one in Chisel here, got another one in, I always got to say Barroom, it's Bar Doom, and then I think there's a couple up and around here. So yeah, there's a couple stuff to take, so we'll see how we get on with that one. But as I said, mainly take over this area and then see how we get on. I'm just going to go to our diplomacy here. And I can see we have left a Conqueror, Contender, Evil Conqueror, a Bully, Conqueror, and Cooperative. So there's only really, where is he? Well, here, this one who's Cooperative, that's not sort of the bad guys. Obviously we are the bad guys. Let's just see, do we have enough forces? No, we don't. I'm trying to get over to here, but it takes a lot more supplies that we currently have. We can have 122 and we're on 95. It just takes a little while to crack on with that one. In terms of unrest, we can see we have a little bit of unrest in Rizgut here. It is a total of 34 unrest. Most of that is probably due to the temple that we've got built there. So yeah, that is a thing. And I could build another temple, increase research and income, and also in unrest. But yeah, I think we'll probably go ahead and build that after. Let's go to build ship, and I want to build another Undertaker, and we'll set that going, and then we'll obviously put a temple in the queue shortly. In fact, we'll put it in there, like so. And file a plot to cause unrest, apparently. That is good. We're also researching security services, so that will also give us a bit of a bonus. If we take over the far right here, we will get the aeronautical workshop, and it's intrepid engineers in this place pioneered the first heavy-than-air vehicles, minus 50% aeroplane cost, so that's good. Let's go to chat with this guy. This is Wombatten, who are a contender. We have 5 grievances towards them, and I'm going to send a delegation on. They're probably going to deny it because we are disliked, but we'll see how we get on there. Oh no, it's praise for the eloquence. Gain 1 reputation and lose 5 grievances against them, so there you go. Just trying to get up this reputation and such, but don't know if it's actually going to work. And over here, we can go to Catwick, which I will do right now, and that's going to take a little while because we have to use the roads. As people have pointed out in previous episodes, this is not an ideal position for attacking with land vehicles. What's going to happen is we'll take over this area here, then we'll have to split up the fleet, so one is aeronautical, one is on ground-based, and then basically find a way to get across the water. There's only 2 ports, I think. Oh no, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places we can make land, actually, but we need to control at least one of these. Anyway, research complete, security services, police station, and a spy agency is there. We got the Awakening, which is to summon a Kraken, which sounds pretty good. We also want to build, probably, I mean, we could build triplanes. We got also flamethrowers. You know what? No, gyroscopes. It's a simple one, but it's a very, very useful one. In terms of people fighting, we have these guys, not so bad. These guys, oh, we got some war going on. Lots of war going on there. Well, to be fair, this guy is, yeah, they're not very nice. They are Evil Conqueror. We are obviously similar strength as well. So, oh, hang on. Oh, they're at peace with the guy that I'm at war with. And a diplomatic offer from Cubus, which is, where is it? It's here. And a trade treaty. To be fair, we do have frost worms. Yeah, let's accept that. Let's accept that offer. I mean, we'll probably destroy them eventually anyway, but that's just how it is. It looks like the Undertaker here wasn't built in time to move, but it won't take long to... Oh, foreign agents of fomented unrest in Coltington. And what unrest are we on? We're on between 31 and 60 unrest. I'll worry if it gets into the really high levels. I can build a police station, so it'll reduce unrest, which is obviously useful. A port would be... Oh, we've got a port, should I say. So police station and a spy agency, that is spy networks grow 25% faster. I'm going to build a police station. Let's have a temple and a police station there. From here we have the Undertaker. I want to get enough forces so I can go, or supplies so I can go there, but obviously I'm not heading there now. I'm going to go to Catwick, which we can now see the speed of the Undertaker. It is not overly fast, but it's not terribly slow either. It's in that sort of nice middle ground. It should be hopefully acceptable, but we'll see how we get on. Gyroscopes about a third of the way through the build, and this is, I mean, where do I want to fight? I'm very tempted to attack there, and the reason for that is, well, filed a foreign plot trying to sabotage construction of the temple. Apparently they don't like temples. If I attack there, it'll draw this force off their one ship, two ships, and then it means that hopefully we can then sort of pick away at the main thing. I'm going to do that. I'm going to head there, and a diplomatic delegation from Amarenis. I will accept that, yes, and obviously our reputation will also go up as well. Oh, they're taking more stuff. A research treaty with this guy. Counter offer. Research treaty, and receive 100. We're at non-negation with a trade treaty. I mean, there's no reason why we couldn't. Accept offer. Got a little bit of extra cash in there, which is fine. You can see we have to use the road network, so we are bypassing their main city. I mean, I could... Oh, if I had the supply, I could just turn around. Oh, that would be really cheeky, wouldn't it? Sadly, we can't do that. Okay, no bother. Let's attack Korak. We've got a couple of defences and a couple of airships. So we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mini tanks on the bottom. If we accept the automatic, if we accept the result, we will win. This is the automatic result, but we'll lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mini tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, I was going to say we only have 5, and also the Undertaker. One of these, but I'll keep an Undertaker on this one. I think we could probably do better than that. I'm not 100% convinced we can, but I'm going to give it a good go. The tanks themselves are going to be placed further back in the field because, well, frankly, we don't really have the service ceiling to deal with their airships, this one in particular. So my plan, hopefully, is to use this one, Undertaker, to rush forward and attack their, well, board this thing. And then after that, well, these will hopefully be dealt with by the rest of the forces. So immediately going to pause it. I've already pressed ram. I'm going to ram this thing to there. While they're going, it should have commands after 5 seconds. And I'll tell them to board that. And here we go. Lots of shots in the side there. Looks like they're boarding. Boarding is underway. That's good. Going to go back over here. We can see that, oh, we have the ability to go right down and then do some more boarding. Attack is underway. That is falling out the sky. Boarding is also not happening. Lots of explosions here. There we go. Boarding, boarding. And there's not much left, but whatever's left we will be able to finish boarding. This is going to go up. And try and hide away, basically. Get that out of the way. And that's a victory. So, we captured the watchful red about. The Herald was surrendered, and the wolf was destroyed. So if we do gentle takeover, it's going to take an extra amount of time because of the dislike. Go brutal. We do need to repair. We've lost some of the fronts of these ships. Trade treaty from one button. This guy. Counter offer. Receive submission. They're not going to do that. Demand tribute. They're not going to do that either. Trade treaty's good for us. I can demand a town or city, but then yeah, then minus all of it. It's not going to happen. I'll receive some cash. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, no, that's because I put that one in there. So they want a trade treaty, so let's go for trade treaty, followed by... Could say non-aggression and leave that guy alone, and go this way instead, which is better for our road network. You know what, for now, we'll just say, give me a bit of cash, some generic units of currency, and then we'll go from there. So, Korak, we are taking over. They've just built another ship. They've got one ship there, but all of these defensive towers. We should point out that I'm going to build a spy network. Made new friends. These are all rifles, this tower. Which, don't underestimate rifles. Cannons, rifles. Yeah, that's potentially an issue. The problem is we're out of supply over here. And we need to repair. How are we going to do that? Well, Korak we've now controlled. Let's have a look at our defences. We'll repair that for the 1 generic units of currency. And it's saying we haven't got any defensive buildings. We will once it's been repaired, and it won't take long. We could build a field station. No. Garrison. No. Market. No. Port. Port for fishing and shipping. We don't have a place to repair here. So we'd have to head back all the way down there. Or do we attack? Do we have the ability to do that? I think it's worth the risk. Supplies to get there. I required, what, we need 32. And it's going to take a long time to go from here. I'm going to build a market. And from Kubis, you know what we need? We need something higher level. Let's go to design ship. So we need something higher level. In terms of lift, we have suspendium chambers. We don't have large suspendium chambers, sadly. In terms of weapons, we have a bomb bay. So we need a bomber. We need a bomber, and I think it would be best to finish gyroscopes and then get the large suspendium chamber. Although I haven't really looked to see what things we can get that are cheaper now, because we are at a trade. We've got a trade treaty and a research treaty. I'm not seeing. Oh, there's a couple of things. We've got metallurgy, reinforced hulls there. Okay. We've also got mechanical tentacles, which we just fancied grabbing that just to. No, we can get that, should I say. We got articulate machinery for saw blades and legs. Yeah, mechanical tentacles are very flavoursome for this faction. But we do need large suspendium chambers. We just need large suspendium chambers. It's just how it is. 25 supply. View this city. I could steal supplies. And we get spy offensive bonus. I've still 21 supplies, so I should be able to go there now. Yes, I can. There's research finished. We're going to go for plus 20% saw damage. Oh, scientific suspendium mining. We need to get pressurized suspendium dust tank first. Do they already have that, though? I don't know, but we'll have to go that way. And let's risk it. Let's do this attack. I also want to get a garrison here as well, because we've got some unrest. It's only 30 unrest. It's not much, but much to be a bit of a problem. Okay, this is going to be an interesting fight. We've got all of the tanks here. I'm going to reserve that tank. There is no point in having it around. It's got literally no guns on the front. These will sit back here for now. This one will also sit back. The 2 boarding vessels we will stagger, so you don't want them falling out the sky, and they often do that. We're just going to move over here. We're going to board probably this one and this one, and then we've got shots left and right. Let's start that. This one we're going to say ram, and it's going to ram to there. I hope I get over this thing, but we'll see. So, I thought that might happen. We went underneath the Herald here and clipped off the the sail, so I don't even know if it can move anymore. So there's boarding underway. Boarding. I don't know why, but for some reason they are jumping to this left one. I really don't know why that is. That is very strange. Oh, they're climbing all the way down to then go back up. They are. There must be a way in. Oh, there is a way in. I can see the way in there. That's now captured. What I'm going to do is move it. We're actually out of fuel. I'm going to land it. I'll just sit on the top there gently. And this can just go up, out of the way. Although we are running out of fuel, probably. Tanks, then. Going to tell them to move further forward, as is this thing, the Abscess. I love them mini tanks. We definitely need a more cultisty name convention, something a bit more evil. I think we've lost one of the Undertakers. It's certainly not under command. This one up here is... Oh, we've got loads of coal. We can sit up here all we want. Just have to remind myself, have we even armed it? No, I did put some weapons on the front and didn't remove them, and then put some bombs on the top. Kinetic bombs, in fact. That's one thing. We could make a high-level bomber, but we're just using kinetic bombs. I'm not a big fan of that. Aim fire for all of these. That one is on normal fire. We're going to go to aim fire. And I'll also move it further in. But this is a win. That is the removal of another faction. With minimal losses. Mini tanks are pretty much fine. Abscess is getting there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 defensive structures. 2 of them are captured. Almost all of them are burning. Abscess is... Sorry, the Undertaker is not working out. Oh, and the other Undertaker has actually lost its engine on the back, but Suspendium is still functioning. Lots of explosions here as well. Lots of explosions. They are falling right out of that sky. And that's it. There's a Vic and Terry, both together. So, captured a couple of back citadels. Brutal takeover. And now we can repair, at least. Good. Okay, what we want to do is take over the rest of this. That has been achieved. Let's have a quick look. Who are we attacking next? Because we're playing, playing aggressively. I think, I was going to say, Wombatten is at war with Speltford, but I'm guessing they're at war with everybody apart from me. Yeah. So I'm not going to intervene in that. I want these guys. We're in that almost cliched position now, where we have our own island, and we're over here, just keeping ourselves to ourselves, doing cultist stuff, but eyeing up what's going on over here. We're seeing the fighting, and we're probably egging them on, but secretly planning to attack. But we want them to expend all of their energy and all of their resources on this guy. So if anything, I want to make sure that we're not attacking each other. But who could we attack? Cubis is similar strength. This bully here is weaker than us, but we also are at peace. Okay. I'm going to see what's the best course of action. Peace with a trade treaty, peace with a trade treaty, and also research and trade treaty with this one. They're a contender. That guy's a bully. That guy's a conqueror. And this guy technically as well. This conqueror, but yeah. Similar strength even though they hold one bit of territory. Let's have a spy action over there. See what the deal is. But we're probably going to have to start to... We need a main city if we attack, because then we can at least repair. So it's either this one or this one. Diplomacy. Make offer. I want to cancel the research treaty. I can demonstrate submission. Losing 6 reputation. Yeah. So they would not even accept that. I'd have to make ultimatum. So, cancel the research treaty. Or war. But those guys are in a defensive pact. Yeah. Well, it's going to be a big fight, whatever happens. High pressure suspendium and scientific suspendium mining is next. You know what we may be able to build? Oh, and the Quiet Age. A respite from turmoil, or perhaps just a season of exhaustion. Minus 20% unrest in towns and cities. Double pillage recovery speed. Extra base research and more spies available. Let's go to design ship. Let's try something. So, if we were to use pressurized suspendium dust tanks. Like that. Maybe those. Service ceiling is 600 meters. Yes, well it will be. We want to have a bit of speed on this one. So the speed... Actually, do these have... Oh, yeah, explodes easily. Alright, yeah, that's just... Do they have an explosion radius? Let's try something. Just... Yes, they do. So we want to put gaps around this thing. So we'll have that. We'll go for structural... No, it's not structural. Where is it? In struts. There it is. An accessible strut. Made accessible by crew. Oh, so we can actually go around like that if we wanted to. And we don't need struts to connect like that, but it just gives us a little bit extra. Wow. Look at the explosion damage. Oh, it's massive as well, the explosion damage. Wow. Okay. I think if we were to do that then, we'd have to build in a lot of gaps. Like that. Do we even need that? No, we don't. I mean, I could put that there. And yeah, that would interfere with one another. That would be fine. Let's go with that. I don't think we need an accessible strut to these. And that can, oh, we don't need accessible strut with ladder. Not all of it. Just across there. And there, followed by accessible struts. So if those blow up, yeah, it's not going to be ideal. I'm just going to point out now as well, just for, it should be obvious, but we'll state the fact anyway. This ain't going to be very aerodynamic. But that's not our concern. Our concern is getting high above the clouds and dropping bombs on things. Propulsion's in. Resources. Ammo store. Not there yet. Coal store. That can go in. Like so. Go back to pathing. That's alright. We have 400 meter service ceiling. Wow. It's really good. But we haven't put other stuff on here yet. Ammo store. There. Ammo store in there. Ammo store in there. Followed by... I actually like these struts here. But they won't be armoured, will they? You know what? I don't know. They're not armoured, but I like the... It's got flavour. It does have a bit of flavour to it. What else do we need? Command and crew, yes. Let's, however, look at the bomb bays. So bomb bays... We'll need to have 3, and maybe move them along a bit. 1, 2. Do you want to put them in rows of 2? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't like that. Not a fan of that. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. That is fine. Corridor with ladder. Or actually, no, this is not a corridor with ladder. I think I will do a corridor with ladder there, though. Basic corridor with ladder. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll put that there. Okay. 285 metre service ceiling. I'm going to go with steel wall. So, absorbs more blast damage and less piercing damage. But it should be lighter than the wooden wall. Oh no, it's the same weight. It's same weight. I think... Will steel wall be best? Possibly. 1,136. But we haven't yet got a bridge or quarters or anything like that. So, cultist quarters. Crew 15 recommended of 20. Let's go with cultist cells. Which we could probably just remove... Well, I'm going to remove that and these ones because cultist cells are going to go in between. 1, 2. Then I'll remove that because at the fore and aft I want to put a fire extinguisher. Alright. Crew 25, recommended 20. Coal's good, ammo seems to be good. Supply required. We'll put in a steel supply hatch at the... that doesn't really matter where, to be honest. I guess... there? I think they're removing those to put a bridge there. Oh no, the bridge can go there. Do we need a bridge? A bridge would give us a command of 4 seconds. A cockpit would give us 19 seconds. Okay. So we're going to have to go with a bridge, sadly. Sick bay is going in as well. And then the supply hatches, which I can put there. Now, I'm going to go to a horrible overlay. Let's go for vertical drag. 58%. Horizontal drag. Oh, actually not terrible, because we've used these. I guess if we were to put in... If we were to put in, out of interest, a test here. Let's remove those and put in corridor with ladder. Yeah. A lot worse, because no airflow. So I'm glad that that's been accounted for. Let's just put a pointy bit on the front, and we're probably ready to give this a... trial. Solid shapes. I'm going to go for the slope there and a slope there. And that one. And that one. Alright. That's what we've got there. I mean, it's a vessel. I don't know how good it's going to be. We've got the exact amount of crew. We've got a sick bay so we can rearm. We don't have a telescope. Accuracy by 30. Would a spotter be good? Spotter would be pretty good. It's going to increase it though, the cost. I don't know if we need it. Do we need it? Is this just too much now? That and a crow's nest. So we are going to be quite... That's the problem. We are going to be like quite high up. So we probably do need that accuracy. What's the accurate range of the... Oh, maximum accurate range is 440. I'm going to keep one in there. I'm going to keep a telescope in there. We will need, because of that, some more crew. Recommended is 26. We've got 25. Guess we can put that in. So it's a little bit overcosted. But it should suffice, hopefully. And we need to name this thing. Okay, we're going to go with the CU Death Drop, and sounds like some sort of really sour sweet, but we'll save the design there. And indeed, we'll build one. We can afford to build one, and we'll see what that is like. So, diplomatic delegation. Yeah, we'll increase our reputation, why not? Problem we have is, even though we've got all of this now, and we can repair here, so I'm going to do just that. What's the plan of attack? Like, where can I go? Well, there's many potential places, but we're all allied with one another. This guy, we're similar strength. This guy, he's weaker, but I'll be going to war against both of them. This one, we could attack. Realistically, over one baton here. Similar strength with a trade treaty. Send an insult. If they insult you back, you lose 2 reputation, gain 5 grievances. If they don't, you lose 2 reputation, gain 5 grievances towards you. What's the best course of action then? Send insult. Timid fool, may the eye cast its gaze from your soul and leave your destiny in ruins. Oh yeah, so you lose 2 reputation and gain 5 grievances against them. Okay. Insulted you back, you snivelling nitwits. Your palace's inevitable ruin can only be an improvement. Okay. Nice. Send a spy. The thing is, he's attacking over here, but I'm very aware now that actually we need to keep this guy in the fight as much as possible. But I think he's losing too much territory. Yeah, and it's this Cobra that's going to do it. Okay. There's our death drop. We have a death drop. I'm going to build some more. Build ship. Death drop. Okay. In and around here then, we want a... We've got a fleet academy. We'll build a temple. Gonna check Catwick. Got a market. Don't need a garrison. Unrest is pretty much fine. 0 to 10 unrest. Just gonna go through and see if we can build things like markets. Yeah, anywhere we can build markets and things like that, just to increase our money coming in. 303 is a brilliant amount of cash. Spy active. Let's have a quick look. So this is his city. They have a walker with what appears to be cannons. Build supply network. Ah, spies being captured. I won't like that. They will not like that. Alright, well... Oh, aerial jellies just appeared over there as well. So, we're building death drops. We're building markets. We are upgrading this. We are obviously getting some more supplies. Yeah, one baton. Similar strength. Make ultimatum. Cancel trade treaty. Or war. They obviously don't want to do that. Okay, I'll have a think about this. I mean, we could just declare war, but what'll happen there is our reputation will drop massively, which I don't really want. How about cancel trade treaty? Give cash money? No. But what if we just declare war? Reputation, because we've got existing grievances, wouldn't matter. Right, I think I know what we're doing next episode. We're going to leave it there for now. That's been with Airships, and we now have scientific suspendium mining. Going to pick up anything with our research treaty that's still on the go there. It's actually Amis. Yeah, these guys have got it, so it's not going to affect this. So what we'll do is next episode we will go ahead and probably attack one baton. Research treaty from one baton, I will say decline. Okay, that's been with Airships. We've got a new design in the death drop, the form of the death drop, and bring as much supplies as possible. Oh, can we not get that one over there? No, we're still waiting for some more. I think we'll build a supply ship. Yeah, we built a new ship. We've took over the right-hand side. Overall, progress, progress, progress. And we also have cultists. And we are trying to research the aerial corpse, which won't take long to do that. All right. Hopefully, it will be a successful attack. But as always, we'll see and find out what's going on. Good grief, I think this guy's pretty much done for. That means Codbray is going to be pretty much massive. Anyway, hope you have enjoyed this episode and the series thus far. As always, comments in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.